Hello my dear students, good morning all of you. Once again we are here to discuss some more example, and the topic is oxidation number calculation and the chapter is redox reaction and class 11th part 2, it is first chapter. In my previous video lecture I finished my lecture on sodium dihydrogen phosphate, because at that time we didn't know about the structural management, how we can make structure, and the concept of electronegativity, how we will use to discuss the ox number of underlined element in this structure. So it is little important and little twisted as well, little interesting also, correct? So for uh, understanding the concept of structure and the ox number calculation, first I would like to focus on the concept of electronegativity, that is En. Electronegativity means it is electron pair attracting tendency, electron pair attracting tendency of an element in a given covalent bond. Suppose one element, one bond is formed between A and B element, and A is more electronegative than B, then what it will be here, the A will attract electron pair towards itself, correct? Suppose it is A and B, and here they formed bond, and for bond formation they shared one electron. And suppose A is more electronegative than B, then what here A will attract electron pair towards itself because it is more electronegative than B. It is what? It is the concept of electronegativity. It is electron pair attracting tendency towards itself by an element in given covalent bond. With respect to effect we can say, because A is more electronegative than B, correct? So we will not learn this in detail. We have some trick to understand that which element is more electronegative and which one is less. So we will use this series: fluorine, oxygen, nitrogen, chlorine, bromine, carbon, sulfur, iodine, phosphorus, hydrogen, and last one alkali metal means lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium. So which one is more electronegative? Answer is fluorine. Which one is least? Answer is alkali metal. And before alkali metal it is hydrogen, correct? So how I can learn this? So I will use Fonsal, collectively Fonsal, correct? Fonsal, brick, BRC, brick, and SIP, SIP, brick, SIP है कौन? How I can use this? I am repeating again. Fonsal, brick, SIP. Fonsal, brick, SIP है. Fonsal, brick, SIP है. It is what? It is increasing order of electronegativity. Why I am using this? Why I have to learn this? Your answer of your question is in this box. Suppose A and B are forming in some case single bond, double bond, and triple bond, and A is more electronegative than B, or we can say A can be here it is carbon and B can be hydrogen. So because carbon is more electronegative than hydrogen, or A is more electronegative than B, so it will attract electron pair towards itself, correct? And there are single bond, double bond, triple bond, or we can say covalent bond. So each covalent bond, in single bond it is 1, in double bond it is 2, and in triple bond it is 3. Each covalent bond contribute 1 unit charge. Means for A and B it will be 1 unit charge, but one side it will be positive and one side it will be negative. For A, because A is more electronegative than B, it will bear -1 and B will bear +1 charge, correct? Same because here 2 bond, therefore -2 for A, +2 for B. Here 3 bond, therefore it is -3, it is +3. Means each covalent bond contribute 1 unit charge, and -1 towards more electronegative element and +1 for less electronegative element. Here it will contribute 2 unit, here it will be contribute 3 unit. If A and B both have same electronegativity, then there will be no contribution. So either it is single bond or multiple bonds, correct? Or it can be if bond is present between two similar elements, suppose A and A, or A single bond, A double bond. Also there is no contribution because both have same electronegativity. Means we will not contribute any charge if electronegativity of the element are same or both or the bond is formed between two similar element, correct? So we will discuss in 12-13 example, but first now it's time to discuss Ox number of underlined element, that is phosphorus, and it is sodium dihydrogen phosphate. So how we can calculate Ox number of phosphorus? Students, see phosphorus, it is in middle and it is surrounded by oxygen, and some side it is single bond or it can be double bond, correct? It here 3 single bond for phosphorus and 1 double bond for phosphorus, correct? And double bond or single bond is present between phosphorus and oxygen. To tell me which is more electronegative or which one is less electronegative among phosphorus and oxygen. So we will use Fonsal-Brixip Hay concept. Here phosphorus is less electronegative than oxygen. See, oxygen is in extreme right side and extreme left side it is phosphorus, correct? So oxygen is more electronegative than phosphorus. Then what is next? Oxygen will carry negative charge, and phosphorus for phosphorus it will be +1 charge, plus charge, correct? So for single bond, oxygen has -1, phosphorus has +1 for this bond, correct? For this bond it will be -1, it will be +1. For this bond, here double bond na, so here -2 and +2. Why -2 +2? Because each covalent bond carry 1 unit charge. If double bond there, then there will be 2 unit charge, correct? And again it is next bond, it will be -1, it will be what? It will be +1. Now take sum of these. Answer will be +2 +1 +1 and +1, +2 +1 +1 +1. Answer is +5. Here Ox number of phosphorus is how much? It will be +5. So we can write it is what? It is Ox number of phosphorus, correct? See one more case. We have to calculate Ox number of sulfur, and again check sulfur is surrounded by 2 times by double bond and 2 times by single bond with oxygen, and check oxygen is more electronegative than sulfur. Again we have one more criteria, oxygen is more electronegative than sulfur. So for oxygen it will be -1, it will be +1 for this bond. For this bond it will be -1, it will be +1. Now it is time to solve double bond. For double bond it is -2, it is +2. Again it is -2, it is +2. Now check sum. How much? Sum is +1 +2 +1 +2. Answer is how much? It is +6. What is +6? It is what? It is Ox number of sulfur, correct? I think you are getting me, and it is interesting, we can say also. Now if similar bond is present like ethanol, ethanoic acid, and we have to calculate Ox number of carbon and 2 carbon, 2 similar element. So first of all, if no bond is there means it is single bond, remember one, correct? So for this carbon it is 3 hydrogen, for this carbon it is 2 hydrogen, for this oxygen it is 1 hydrogen, and there are single bond between carbon oxygen and hydrogen. So one more thing, carbon is more electronegative than hydrogen, correct? One. Number 2, oxygen is more electronegative than carbon. Second, oxygen is more electronegative than carbon. And next we can assign, because hydrogen is less electronegative than carbon, therefore it is +1, so it will be -1, it will be +1, it will be -1, it will be +1, it will be -1. With respect to all bond we calculated, correct? So Ox number of this carbon is how much? It is -3 collectively. For this carbon check, for this bond carbon and hydrogen it is +1 -1 +1 -1. But carbon oxygen, which one is more electronegative? Answer is oxygen. So -1 and +1. And what about this bond? Answer is no contribution. Why? Because if bond is present between two similar elements, then there is no contribution. Correct? So here -1, -1, +1. Answer is how much? Answer is -1. So ox number of first carbon is -3. For second carbon it is -1. Same thing we can discuss here. For carbon hydrogen, carbon is more electronegative. -1, +1, +1, -1. It is what? It is -1. Here it is +1, -1. Zero contribution for this bond. For here, because oxygen is more electronegative, therefore -2 and +2. Why -2 +2? Because here it is double bond, and for double bond contribution is how much? 2 unit charge. Correct? And for this, see, carbon and oxygen, it is -1. It is what? It is +1 with respect to this bond. Correct? I think it is now clear. -1 and +1. Now check. +2 +1 is how much? +3. Here -1, -1, how much? Answer is total -3. So ox number of this first carbon is -3. Next carbon is +3. Correct? So next, propene structure is there. For it is not, it is single bond. Carbon, it is what? Check. +1 or -1. Answer is, see, which one is more electronegative than in carbon and hydrogen? Answer is carbon. So it will be +1, -1, +1, -1, +1 and -1. So ox number of this carbon is how much? It is -3, as we did in all other cases. Okay. Now for this carbon no contribution. For this carbon hydrogen, and it is +1, it is -1. So ox number of this carbon is how much? It is -1, because again there is no contribution, because bond is present between two similar elements. For two hydrogen, it is +1, -1, +1, -1. So for this carbon, it is what? It is -2. So we have 3 ox number, -3, -1 and -2. Correct? So next, carbon suboxide. Again, because carbon is less electronegative than oxygen, so it is -2, it is +2, and it is -2, it is +2. No contribution, no contribution, means for this carbon it is 0. Correct? So +2, +2 and 0. Got it? Very good. Now Br3O8. For see, bromine is there and oxygen is there. Correct? So Br is less electronegative than oxygen. So for this oxygen, it is -2, +2, -2, +2, -2, +2. Answer is how much? It is +6. For same, for this bromine also, है ना? It is +6. But for this bromine, 0 contribution. For this bromine, to bromine, 0 contribution, because bond is present between similar element. So for this bromine, again ox number is 0. So +6, 0 and +6. For same, S4O6 2 minus, already -1 charge, so it will be +1. Sulfur is less electronegative than oxygen, so -2, +2, -2, +2. Answer is how much? It is +5. Getting me? It will be +5. So same for this sulfur, na? It will be +5. There is no contribution, there is no contribution, there is no contribution. Means for this sulfur 0, for this sulfur 0. Students, this question is already asked by IIT. What? Ki ox number of sulfur, for 2 sulfur it is +5, for next 2 sulfur it is 0. So difference of ox number of 2 different sulfur, +5 and 0, answer is +5. Yeah, 5 difference. Correct? Or average ox number of sulfur, see, +5, +0, +0, +5, because 4 sulfur, therefore I will divide by 4. So answer is what? 10 divided by 4, answer is 10.5. Answer is 2.5. Correct? So we did some calculation part with some complex structure. In my next video lecture, we will talk about some more example, some more complex problems. Till then, you please ensure that you watch this video 2 to 3 times so that the concept is clear to you, because all are NCERT problem, or because it's the problems belongs to NCERT, so that examiners can be favorite problem, correct? So you have to more focus and more attentive, and for upcoming video lecture we will see how we can make more interesting to this chapter, that is redox reaction. So we will meet again. So till then, thank you, thanks a lot.